And welcome back to playoff football for our Ohio only boys. I don't know if this is coming to you on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday because we post Wednesday and Saturday. I don't know if this is coming to you on Thursday or Saturday. All depends if you guys hit that 50 like goal. Same thing here for this game. If we win and we hit that 50 like goal, we will be posting tomorrow. So either Friday if you guys got yesterday's goal or Sunday if you get today's goal. All up to you guys. Again, also up if the team wins because they have to win to keep going. But playoff football here against the Los Angeles Chargers. Today, last episode, we destroyed the Patriots 45-10. If you didn't watch that game, go watch it. The team went off. Offense and defense. Just across the board. They played amazing football. So we're going to look to replicate that today against the Chargers. And with how well those ice out uniforms worked for us last week, or last episode, last game, we're going to rock with them again. The AFC Championship get going. We're obviously wearing the ice out. We got the royal blue unis here for the Chargers, and they'll get forward for a gain of 3 with ETN Jr. Our defense last episode just completely dominated. Didn't allow Derrick Henry more than 25 rushing yards, and did a pretty good job stopping the passing game as well. Another miss there on one of those short, quick stops, this time from Willis. So definitely going to look to contain the scramble here today as they try to get to the outside. And the receiver steps out of bounds rather than trying to get the first. And with that quick 3 and out from our defense, big help to that receiver just stepping out. Offense will take over. And we are starting at the 37 with a great run back. Gain of 10. They mark it just shy of the first down. Rayshawn Holiday, gain of apparently 10 yards, but somehow we still don't get the first. That just tells you exactly how Madden works. 2nd and inches, 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Quick pass, this time caught Ruckert. We'll get forward for about a gain of 6-7 yards, now in plus territory down to the 44. As we quickly get back out onto the field, a strong I formation. Zeke in the backfield will take the handoff down the middle. He plows forward for about a gain of 7. I feel like I definitely say about a gain instead of just saying what the gain is. Come out here with a double fullback backfield, a diamond backfield. Good read, though. Number 45. Is that Deion Jones? No. White. I should know what that is. The name sounds so familiar, but I can't think of the first name. Either way, 3rd and 4, bunch to the bottom. Will be a pass. Schillinger has plenty of time and will end up finding Ruckert for the first down to the 30. Besides the Vikings uniform, this game is pretty much a battle of my favorite uniforms. I love the ice out here from the Bengals. Very modern. And then the blue from the Chargers, they just got really good blues. First down gain, Ruckert out of bounds at the 15. The theme for the offense this week was short passes, mainly being short, quick passes since they have a really good rush up front with both Bosa as well as another guy in the middle who looks like he just left the field. I can't remember what his name is, but there was a reason I chose short passes. They also have a pretty good safety as well. We're going to hook up with Garrett Wilson here. Down to the 3. They mark it 4. That's a bad spot. Either way, at least it is a first down. Come out with a 2 tight end set to the top. 2 receivers stacked to the bottom. It will be a pass to the bottom and touchdown. I believe Garrett Wilson tackles his own player, Olave, with the touchdown. Will get us up early in this game. First possession for us ends in a score. 7 points with a made PAT. And starting at the 23, the Chargers offense takes the field for the second time with a bunch to the bottom, 1 lone receiver up top. We'll see if they could get anything better than a 3 and out. Willis going to scramble here and will slide down in front of Jonathan Sapp, gain of 3. And I believe that's Kaiser White. Maybe. I remember seeing the white, and I couldn't remember the first name, but I think it's Kaiser White. I think he wears 45. 2nd and 7, though. Another scramble here from Willis. We lose contain, but he will slide down again in front of another incoming defender, giving up the first down. 3rd and 2. And on 3rd and 2, they will spread it out here. 2 receivers to either side, including their tight end to the slot to the bottom. Will be a run. Etienne Jr. down the middle. Good blocking. Breaks first contact. And we'll get up to the 42. First down. And now we'll change it up a little bit, or they will change it up a little bit. Go under center. 2 tight ends set up top. Will be a pass to the top. Caught number 80. Maybe, yeah, short gain of 2. And that was Isaiah Thomas on the reception. As they'll stay in a tight formation here. Still under center. Will be a short pass. Caught number 16. Breaks Pete Werner's tackle. But then a quick, group of Bengals will corral him. I still haven't looked up what a group of cats is, but maybe we'll do that for the Super Bowl if we get in, knock on wood. 3rd and 2, Willis will find, dropped. I believe that was an offensive lineman. They had go out on a route, and talk about stone hands. And with 9 seconds left in the first quarter, we'll come out for probably one more play before we head into the second. Twins to either side. Schillinger will miss a wide open receiver, so we will have one more play here. Come out with twins to the bottom. One lone receiver up top. Will be a run down the middle. Zeke cuts up and probably should have just continued to go right down the field. Gain of nothing as we head into the second quarter with a 7-0 lead. And to open that second quarter, trips to the top. One lone receiver to the bottom. Schillinger going to look for someone for the first down. To the bottom of the screen and caught Holiday. Gain of about 15 yards. Holiday was extremely reliable for us last week. Pretty much every catch was for a first down. Starting off pretty well so far in this game. Offensive line also doing a good job of giving Schillinger time. Olave makes the guy miss an open field, and we'll get about an extra 3 yards on top of that, so about a gain of 16. That is his second catch. He did have the catch for a touchdown on the last possession. Another pass here for Schillinger. Going to have a wide open receiver. That's Garrett Wilson. Can't go wrong with this, having a receiver sitting there with about 10 yards of space between him and the next defender. That'll get us in plus territory to the 35. Will be a change of play there. Maybe hot route there from Schillinger. No draw. Maybe it was just an audible. Had a pass call played, but then went with a run. Gain of 5. Not a lot of yards per rush for Zeke. 4 carries, 11 yards. It looks like we might be going back to a pass, and indeed it is. It was one of those quick stop routes, too. He actually hits that one dead on the money, and Schillinger is pumped. And with that fresh set of downs, down to the 23, 1st and 10, bunched to the top for the Bengals. Will be a pass to the top. Going to find Ruckert once again, who continues to try to push for some extra yards. Gain of 9. 11 of 12 for 114 yards and a touchdown, and about a quarter and a half for Schillinger. Will be another pass to the top, and that one errant. Was probably expecting Garrett Wilson to not curl in as much, rather than just be a just quick stop and turn around. Misses the mark there. 3rd and 1. Will find Olave on the quick little out route. Give us a 1st and goal from the 10. The most unlucky 1st and goals. Bunched to the top. Garrett Wilson alone to the bottom. Will be a toss to the top. Good block from 68. Zeke breaks one tackle. We'll get to about the 4. Always questionable when we call those toss plays. Come out in the goal line set here. Gilliam at fullback. And it looks like that is Ben Pierce at running back, who cuts up but gets stuck on Andrew Norwell, the guard. We'll only get forward for a gain of 1. We'll bring up 3rd and goal. 2 receivers to either side, including Ruckert in the bottom slot. We ran a couple slants, and we are in again. Garrett Wilson with a touchdown here. He started the day for us in the last episode with a huge touchdown, like about a 50-something yarder. Simple touchdown here for both our number 1 and 2 receivers. And now the Chargers are in a very tough situation. They need to march downfield and put some points on the board. They can't continue to lose ground, as we're currently up 2 possessions. They get a gain of 4 on the first down run, then quickly get back to the line with an empty set. 2 to the top, 3 to the bottom, including an offensive lineman. But they go up top, and that one's intercepted. Denzel Ward. One hand snag. This team has just been dominant. So far looking pretty similar to last week, with a similar situation where we were up 2 possessions and we're like, all right, this other team, they got to get the ball in the end zone, and we get a turnover. 1st and 10, incoming rush. Schillinger will at least hold on to it. Had plenty of time to throw that one away, though. Instead, loss of 14 to bring up 2nd and 24. So, not good. Will be another pass, and that one. Luckily, we recover. Tried to set up the screen. As soon as he went to throw it, ball popped out. Luckily, we recover it. At this point, I would say just go ahead and run the draw and punt the ball away. But we'll see if we could get a gain of about 40 yards. But they go and basically run exactly what I was assuming they would. And they say fumble. I say he was definitely down. But that could be a huge momentum swing if they don't automatically go into review. And there is that booth review. We saw it on the instant replay. Elbow down, butt down, then the ball comes out. So definitely will be coming back over to us for us to at least punt the ball away and not give it to him already in plus territory. And following the touchback on the punt, Chargers will be starting at the 20, a minute 47 on the clock, 2 timeouts left to get down the field and try to get at least a field goal on the board, but whistle not blown. He actually rolls over the defender to get the first down. And they don't elect to use their timeout yet. Will be another pass to 11, who breaks another tackle. Is that Ayuk? I have a feeling that might be Ayuk. He gets another first down there. Empty set here. 2 to the top, 3 to the bottom. Been able to get some good chunks the last couple drives, and that one almost intercepted. Jerome Baker. He's been phenomenal for us in that middle linebacker spot, sub linebacker spot as well. 2nd and 10 will be another pass. Willis gonna scramble, doesn't know where to go. Chase Young, and they got. Well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say I was gonna escort him for a loss of about 20, but he breaks the sack and then throws it away. 3rd and 10. Will be another pass play here. He will hook up with a receiver and then quickly tackled. I believe that was Denzel Ward on the stop. 4th and 3. Do they go for it? And they will go ahead and punt this one away. So we'll go ahead and basically head on into halftime. And we will head into half with that 14-point, I almost said victory. We'll head into half with that 14-0 lead. More than double their passing yards. We have less rushing yards, but that takeaway has been pretty key in keeping them back. And we won't know who we might be playing until we sim on over to that Super Bowl week, as that Tampa Bay-Seattle game will be the later game. And we could really put this game away as we start the second half here, hopefully with a touchdown drive, making it a 3-score game with an offense for the Chargers. It really hasn't been able to do much, but I will say their defense has been getting in our backfield fairly frequently. Be a loss of 10 to start the second half. And on 2nd and 10, we'll come out with a bunch to the bottom, one lone receiver up top. Really needing some positive yards here and stop going backwards. Only will get about a gain of 3. Yeah, gain of 3, bringing up 3rd and 17. Need to look elsewhere there. I feel like when you have something in the game plan like short passing, it affects what they call on these 3rd and longs. Like, he should never consider that unless there's just pressure bearing down on him and he just needs to get rid of it. But we're going to have to get rid of it on this 4th down. We will punt it away. And let's see if our defense can continue to make the plays. Offense has really slowed down since the first couple possessions. Still have a 2-score game. They go with a run to the top. Number 42 checks in and gets nothing. Loss of 1. And I believe that might have been Derek Watt, the fullback. So maybe they don't have a lot of depth at running back spot. Quick slant caught. First down, number 19. First real big pass play we've seen in a while. I believe that's Giles. And if I remember correctly, I feel like he was someone that we could have drafted. I don't remember, though. Might be switching up someone that was in the California-only one. And he gets another catch here. Gain of 7. Chargers come out with a heavy set. Looks like a 7 lineman set as well as a tight end up top. And there comes pass rush in. Cole Lawrence, the rookie fullback, tried to jump over the line. He ended up getting his legs cut out from under him, but that threw off the passing window and allowed a little bit more time for us to get back there to get the sack. 3rd and 6. They will spread the ball out here. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. 2 running backs set in the backfield. Will be a pass. Willis going to scramble, and he's going to meet Chase Young, not breaking that sack. And that will stop their drive. 4th and 13. They should be punting this one away, and hopefully our offense can find a way to get themselves going again. And following a really good punt, we will be starting back at the 7. The last few drives, I feel like we've definitely been backed up when we've started, or at least eventually back up after some sacks and a juke backwards almost cost us the first down there. Rashawn Holiday still gets the job done. That was his 3rd catch for 36 yards, averaging 12 yards a catch, which is really good. A first down a catch as we go with a run here. And not great blocking, but able to power through the first defender to get at least some extra yards, gain of 5. Bring up 2nd and 5 as we come out with a 2 receiver set to the bottom, 2 tight ends to the top of the line. Will be another run down the middle, stretch to the top. Zeke breaks through or kind of pushes away from one guy, but a flag is down. And that's going to back us up, holding on Jonah Jackson. So even when we're not giving up sacks, we're still losing some yards. 2nd and 13, 2 receivers stacked to the bottom. And there's another sack. Greg Norwell, I think it's Andrew Norwell, was just standing there not blocking anyone, and Kaiser White is who he needed to block. 3rd and 17, and I'm jumping in here. I don't like the play calls that they've been going with on these 3rd and long, so let's see if we could help them out a little bit. Try to roll out. We have a 1-on-1. Ends up going to becoming more of a 2-on-2 and Rashawn Holiday. What a catch against their number 1 corner and then incoming safety as well. Wow. That was just a desperation heave there from Schillinger. Not a great one. Should have kept that more to the outside, but Rashawn Holiday making a great play. He is our physical receiver, and he shows it there as we go with another deep strike. Olave down to the 9. We've definitely been missing some of that deep pass game today that we saw a lot in the Patriots game last episode. 1st and goal, though, we'll go with another. No, this time it will be a run. We went with the draw, and we're not getting anywhere. Like, even when we've had goal line drives here, they're always like 1st and goal at the 9 or at the 10. Zeke gets us close down to the 1. I'm going to jump in here too. And we're setting up our own little play here. I'm trying to get Ruckert on the zig, clear out that whole other side, and they do a great job in coverage, but leave Rashawn Holiday wide open. So we'll take it. We'll finally get that 3-score lead, 21-0 with a made PAT. And now the Chargers have just over a quarter to try to get at least 3 touchdowns on the board without giving up any points, just to tie this game. They start with a short dump-off, gain of 4 to Isaiah Thomas. I believe that's who their tight end is, and that ends the 3rd quarter. So we'll head into the 4th with a nice 21-0 lead. And to open the 4th quarter, tight shotgun set here for the Chargers, needing some big plays. Willis will miss the first guy. Actually, it looked like there were about 2 different guys he could have been throwing that ball to. So we'll say he missed both of them. 3rd and 6. Willis going to throw to the bottom of the screen and has an open guy on a comeback. 84 with the first down to the 39. That was Sauce Gardner in coverage. Just a little bit slow to get back there. And that one was Kendrick Bourne. I feel like I thought someone else on their team was Kendrick Bourne earlier. 84 here with the catch. Is that Kendrick Bourne? I already forgot what number he was wearing. Either way, gain of 6. Gets the Chargers closer to midfield at the 46. Be a drop back here from Willis, who will throw the ball deep down the bottom sideline and out of bounds. But a flag comes in on an uncatchable ball. And that's going to be huge for the Chargers. DPI call on Sauce Gardner gives them a free first down all the way down to the 15. They haven't been able to get the ball down here themselves. This would be a huge help for them as there's Chase Young. in for his second sack. Willis didn't even see him coming. 2nd and 16, 2 tight ends technically to the bottom, even though one of them is an offensive lineman. 2 receivers up top, and they go all the way up top in a drop by number 16 maybe? Not quite sure who it was or what the number was. We'll bring up a 3rd and 16 though. Willis will find number 1 ETN out of the backfield, get a gain of a few yards, bringing up 4th and 12, and they have to go for it. They'll come out with twins to either side, ETN in the backfield, needing to get at least to about the 5-yard line for a first down. They will go across the middle, and an errant pass. Defense gets the stop, turnover on downs. So we'll start to run some clock, I'm sure. 3 tight ends set, all to the bottom, 1 lone receiver up top. Zeke will take the handoff in the backfield, get about a gain of 2. Not a great day for him, a little less than 3 yards a carry. But he does get 3 on that last carry, bringing up 2nd and 7. We come out with a similar formation. Looks like only 2 tight ends to the top and then a receiver stacked at the line. We go with another run down the middle. Zeke cuts back in towards the middle, bringing up a 3rd and 1. And now we're back to that 3 tight end set. So staying out with some heavier sets here, try to help us get some more blocking. There will be a pass, and an easy pass. Ruckert wide open. Going to get us down to about the 39. And on 1st and 10, we'll go back to the shotgun. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. See if we go with some more passing or more running. If we do pass, keep it short. But it will be a pass or a run here. Wow. Zeke gets about a gain of about 15-yard line. 15-yard line. Why do I keep saying that? Gain of 15 yards into plus territory. And pretty much a first down or so will just about do it here for at least the Chargers. They really need as much time left on the clock as possible. About 3 minutes, and they need 3 scores. 3 touchdowns to be specific. And that would just end up tying the game. So let's just, continue chewing this clock down. Josie Love in at running back. Haven't seen him much today. And he will take the handoff. And nice cut will get by Kaiser White and eventually brought down by some of their some of their DBs. I got cut up on my tongue as much as Kaiser White got cut up on a block. 1st and 10 at the 29, about to hit the 2-minute warning. And with a 21-0 lead, really not much left here for the Chargers. Kind of just morale, if that. Will be another run down the middle. Zeke will power through his own lineman who was blocking Bosa. Definitely could have cut up and not gotten stuck there, but we'll just say he's trying to waste some time. 2nd and 7. Under 1.5 minutes left, under 1 minute 20 seconds. It'll be another run down the middle. Zeke will get forward for about another 3 or so yards. Action market gain of 5. I'll bring up 3rd and 2. Josie Love in at running back. It would be nice if Ben Pierce checked in. But about 35 seconds left on the clock. Will be a stretch to the top. We have some blockers out in front. He cuts back, and that's close. They mark it 4th and inches. I'm just going to jump in here to make sure that we don't do anything stupid, and I don't know, it's not going to cost us the game, but basically just want to make sure we don't actually run a play. You never know, injury could happen. But as this clock hits 0, there it is. We have shut out the Chargers in the AFC Conference Championship, which means we're headed to the Super Bowl. So make sure this video gets 50 likes, and we'll be back tomorrow with that Super Bowl. As the team heads into the locker room to celebrate AFC Conference champions. 207 passing yards, 84 rushing yards, 1 takeaway. They totaled the Chargers 102 yards on offense. Heck of a game from the defense. And in the last 2 weeks, our defense has given up a total of 10 points. Meanwhile, our offense has scored 66. So we're on a roll. We'll need to continue that on in the Super Bowl. We're not going to take a look at the Pro Bowl rosters because, well, we're not going to be in the Pro Bowl. So we'll skip through the Pro Bowl week and get over to the Super Bowl week and find out who we're going to be facing. And in the Super Bowl, we will be facing off against the Seattle Seahawks, who went 11-6 in the regular season. An 84 offense, 83 defense, 83 overall. They do have Dak Prescott, who is a good quarterback when healthy, and he has helped them lead a pretty good offense. Number 2 in points per game, number 3 in passing yards per game, and 10 in offensive rushing yards per game. Their defense, however, is a bit sus, being the 30th team in defensive points per game, 24th in defensive passing yards per game, and 26th in defensive rushing yards per game. So our offense should be able to move the ball extremely well against them. Our defense has been playing extremely well. Despite playing on less time, what the other team's sim stats are, there was a reason that we're as high as we are. And last 2 games have given up 10 points. We'll need to make sure that they have a good game. And we'll round out this episode by checking the yearly awards. Your MVP goes to Josh Allen. Don't know if I agree with that. Did any of our guys end up getting on the board here? No. Definitely don't agree with that. Coach of the Year does go to Chris Carter. Offensive Player of the Year is Josh Allen, and we had Chris Olave at 8. Defensive Player of the Year is Nick Bosa. We had Chase Young at 4 and Jerome Baker at 9. Offensive Rookie goes to Shadon Thomas. Did you watch Schillinger game? A rookie quarterback who threw for about 40 touchdown passes and about 4,600 yards. Also had 2 rushing touchdowns, so over 40 total touchdowns. I don't know about that. Instead, I gave it to Shadon Thomas. That's a bit of a shame. Did we have anyone else? I don't remember if we had any other rookies. I don't think so. Defensive rookie goes to Dave Warner, and I don't believe we really had any rookies playing regularly. Best QB, Josh Allen. I don't agree with that. I don't know. Schillinger was down at 6, and for a rookie, that's not awful. Best running back goes to Derrick Henry, who we shut down. Zeke was 6. Best running back, Amari Cooper, and Olave was at 4. And none of our other guys made the list. Best O-line, Quentin Nelson, because always. Best D-line, Nick Bosa, with Chase Young at 3. Best linebacker, Khalil Mack. And did Jerome Baker? No. They never give it to any actual linebacker. Best DB goes to Trayvon Diggs. And I don't believe we're going to have yet. No one in that list. And best kicker goes to Ray Woody, with Sam Sloman being the second. Not too bad, considering he's only a 71 overall. Granted, Ray Woody is a 70 overall. On the NFC side, Deontay Hardy won Offensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Joel Nails, Offensive Rookie of the Year. With Frank Dickerson, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Russell Wilson, Best Quarterback. Christian McCaffrey, Best Running Back on the Packers. I don't like seeing that. Best Receiver, Dante Hardy. Best O-Line, Cesar Ruiz. DeForest Buckner, Best D-Line, with TJ Watt, Best Linebacker, aka just Best Edge Rush. Jalen Ramsey wins Best DB. They also had Justin Reed, so a really good secondary there for the Bears. And Best Kicker goes to Will Lutz. So a bit disappointed in some of those awards, but next episode could be series finale. If you want to see it tomorrow, make sure you and your fellow subscribers here, or your friends who haven't watched this series, they come watch. They give this video 50 likes and we'll be back tomorrow. If not, we'll just be back on the next regular uploaded day. We post this series every Wednesday and Saturday. The Cardinals franchise, a traditional franchise where we play every game like normal, is posted every Monday and Thursday. Make sure you check out that series if you haven't. And make sure, like I had mentioned in the video, you're following over on Twitter. Link down in the description below. Search BigBearB_gaming if you don't want to click on the link. Soon, if we win the Super Bowl, the day after specifically, if we win the Super Bowl, I will post a poll for you all to go vote on what team, basically what state or states, group of states, you guys want me to take over next. And we'll run this whole thing again. We've already done California. We are currently doing Ohio. We have a lot of other ones you guys can choose from, so make sure you're following over on Twitter to be a part of the voting. But a huge game today. We got to finish off strong next episode. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you later. Bye.